There's nothing worse than when that happens, the power goes out. It's a storm, it's a natural disaster. Something's wrong, but we still need to live. We still need to power the modem and the router. We still need to power the refrigerator and the television and the AC and the heater and the light. We still need to power maybe some of those medical devices. Well, with days gone by, you think about an old style traditional generator, and we think about something that's noisy, that's clunky, maybe the gas, the fumes, the oil, the maintenance that's required. Well, fast forward to 2020, and there is a company that has led the way, truly changed the game in the world of brand new power stations. This is EcoFlow, and this is the River. This is our best-selling power station of all time on HSN. And in the past couple of years, we have truly sold many, many, many thousands. Tonight, we are launching the final Today Special of the year and the final Today Special ever for this model. So we're excited to do it. It's our biggest value that we've ever done, and it really is something that, as we'll show you, is there for the emergencies, and is also there for the good times. We have so many people that have RVs or love tailgating or love to go camping that buy an EcoFlow River so they can power whatever it is they need. But we also have a lot of folks that buy this and have it on hand if, God forbid, there was an emergency. It's easy to use. It's lightweight. It's about 11 pounds or so. You plug things in. You've got the different outlets, regular outlets you have in the wall. You've also got other USB ports and such. So for the good times, for the not so good times, EcoFlow is there for you. Now, I want to go through the colors and we'll give you the couple options that we have. Starting over here, this is going to be your beautiful gold. So this is the gold. This is going to be the black, okay? That's what I have at home, which is the black. This one is the rose gold, always popular. Next one is the beautiful blue. It's like that robin's egg blue, that gorgeous kind of designery blue that we love. And then at the top here, this one is called white in the system. So when you order, it's white, but as you can see, it really is a silver color on the exterior. Everybody that orders also gets the custom-made beautiful bag to house this in. Again, if you're gonna take this with you to the beach or camping, RVing, this is how it's gonna go with you. And tonight, for the first time ever, we're doing two options. Not only can you choose just the EcoFlow River by itself, we're also, for the very first time, and this is based on customer feedback, offering the option to add in the solar panel. Now, this is important because with your EcoFlow, if you are using that, let's say the power goes out and you're using it, obviously at some stage, that's gonna run out of power. Well, what the solar panel does, it makes it essentially self-sustaining, right? So now, wherever you are, you can create your own self-sustaining power. You're gonna take this outside, it's a solar panel, and through the rays of the sun, this will charge your EcoFlow. Now, we have a lot of people that love that because, you know, you think about natural disasters, God forbid, you don't know how long they go on for. A lot of people call in and say, you mean I could really go off grid with this? You really could, because you're creating your own power for as long as you need it. But obviously, it's a wonderful extra peace of mind knowing that you can always make extra power if there was an outage for an extended period of time. So bear that in mind as well. As I say that to you, producer Rick, forgive me, how many did you say have sold so far? Okay, guys, how many are left? We've already pre-sold, this is astonishing to me, forgive me folks, I thought I'd misheard him, 5,000. We only have 4,000 left. And what that means is that a lot of people obviously pre-ordered this before we went live tonight. So I'll keep you posted. There's a lot to get into here. There's a lot to get excited about. Our good friend, Mr. Justin Smith, is joining us live. Justin, I'm thrilled that we get to do this. I'm sad that we get to do it for the final time ever. But Justin, this model has been such a big hit with our customers, and for good reason.
It absolutely has, Adam. And once again, just thank you for having me in your house, everybody out there. Just welcome to my house. You know, from my house to your house, there's nothing these days, especially with the awareness of these unprecedented times, that can leave us feeling quite as vulnerable as not having any power. So whether it's for, you know, 15 hours or 15 days even of not having power, we know how vulnerable that can leave us feeling without lights, without fans, without fridges for our medicine or our food spoiling, without TV, without computers or phones or anything like that. So, you know, what do we do in that case that we lose power? Well, we can go to the store and wait in line and get price gouged and buy a big, expensive, heavy gas generator, and we deal with the fumes. We have to run the cords through the open windows and the open doors and the yearly maintenance cost, and it takes up a lot of room, and it's super messy, kind of scary if you ask me. Or there's this. This right here is the 21st century battery-powered generator. Let me say that again. This is a battery-powered generator. It's the perfect alternative to the light to medium duty gas-powered generators, because you don't have to sacrifice any space. You just literally, when you lose power, you take it off the shelf, take it out of the cupboard, wherever you keep this stored, and it's as simple as this. Come in close, I want to show you. All you have to do is press this button right here. Boom, an industrial amount of power in the palm of my hand. That's 100,000 milliamps. What that means to you at home, this is 10 times more powerful than those power banks we sell a lot of at HSN that can jumpstart your SUV like 50 times. This is 10 times more powerful than that. So now I just activated my power. I didn't pull crank. There's no fumes. It has a solid state battery. Listen, it's silent, no noise. It's pet friendly, it's kid friendly, it's a one-time purchase. I don't have to keep buying gas or oil or anything like that, or doing any sort of oil changes or changing my spark plugs. I take this out, and when I lose power and I want to start plugging things in, I can plug in 9 things at the same time. I've got 4 USB ports on the front here, so all of my phones, all of my tablets, all of my computers. The 2 blue ones, those are going to be your fast time ports. So if it used to take you 4 hours to charge your phone, now it's going to take you 2. Then we've got our 2 regular USB ports right down here. Those are our USB-C ports, all of our Lenovo, our MacBooks. This is where it's future-proof, because you don't have to go out and buy an adapter or buy another EcoFlow down the years when everything switches over to USB-C. So it's got the USB-C ports. That right there is the power button. This beautiful screen right here, that's going to tell you down to the hour and the wattage in and the wattage out of how much power you have left. Not just 4 little LEDs, who knows how much time that represents, but actually down to the hour. Now I want to get into the good stuff, because this is where it's worth its weight in gold, is right back here. 2 grounded 3-prong wall outlets. I want you guys to look around your house right now. Virtually anything you can plug in around your house, you can plug into the back of the EcoFlow River. And you see I'm holding it here. It only weighs about 11 pounds. So again, we're going to go ahead and activate the power. And if I were to lose power, a lot of times, scary enough, it happens at night. Let's go ahead and plug in our light. We see our light just came on. We're going to see my fan here, because we're in Florida. It's a little hot, but if I were up north, it could be a small heater even. Fans on, lights on. But, you know, if we're without power, one of the first things we want to do is we want to communicate with our friends and our family. We want to let them know that we're all right. So let's go ahead and, let me turn it around so you can see there. Let's go ahead and plug in my phone, get my phone popping on. Want to leave the kids watching a little Netflix or watching a little HSN Live, let's go ahead and plug in our tablet there. That can be a computer, so our tablet's on, our phone's on. Now I've only got 4 things, but here's the cool thing about this, Adam, and then I'll give it back over to you to do some business. This EcoFlow River 21st century battery-powered generator will operate this light and this fan for 100 hours straight. 100 hours, and I don't have to fill it back up with gas or do anything. You know, FEMA recommends, in the wake of a natural disaster, which, by the way, peak hurricane season is September 10th. We're not even there yet, and we've already had a busier year than 2005. FEMA recommends we have 3 days of provisions on our hand. This is going to get us light and keep us cool for over 4 days straight. And we don't run lights and fans for 4 days, you know, hour by hour on end. Trickle them on, trickle them off. So theoretically, you could probably get double that amount of time. But it's all about being prepared. And the EcoFlow River, it's completely portable, 11 pounds. I can take it with me and get that industrial amount of power wherever I want to go.
I think this year has taught us one thing very clearly, and that is to always prepare for the unexpected, right? We never know what's going to happen. And what this does, it alleviates some of that fear and worry of what would I do if I didn't have power. It might be to keep cool in the middle of a hot summer's day with a fan that you can still power. It might be to still be able to get online knowing that you can power your laptop, modem, and router. It might be for that medical device that somebody in the family so richly needs, you know, every day, to know that you've you've got that backup is crucial. So we talk about the important times, we talk about the fun times, the inconvenient times, the phone's running low. It's okay, we can power it up. It's that backyard grill, it's that party, it's at the beach or the picnic, it's camping or fishing or tailgating or RVing. It's all of those things that this can be the perfect battery power station for you. And Justin mentioned it, but the folks at EcoFlow, I mean, they are the leaders, the innovators, the most revered brand for sure in the modern day business of power stations. They are truly leading the way. We are extremely busy. I don't know whether it's because of the situation that we find ourselves in, or because it's National Preparedness Month, or perhaps because I said it's the last ever Today's Special. This is the last ever time that you will see EcoFlow River on HSN as our best buy of the day. So I want you to jump on in and grab yours. I have it personally, so I can speak, you know, wholeheartedly about it. We love it. We've used it many, many times. I want to give you a couple of updates. Did you say blue is now last call in both options? Okay, so we're about to sell out of the blue with solar or without solar. So if this is the color you want, don't wait another moment. This is the blue. I have rose gold available, okay? This is the black. That's the one we have at home. Then we have the classic gold available. And then up top, just to keep you on your toes, this is called white, but it's actually, as you can see, a silver. Everybody gets the carry bag to go along with it. And I want to explain. For the first time ever, we are offering the option of the solar panel. This is how it comes delivered to your door. Normally, this is $400, okay? If you get it as part of the bundle today, you save $100 off that price. So as you see on the graphics, the one that says with solar for $749, obviously it is on FlexPay. You can get it home for a FlexPay of $150. This is self-sustaining. So if power was out in your home, your neighborhood for a longer period of time, what this opens up to is this solar cell over here. So it means that now outside, I can recharge my power station using the solar panel. Justin, that is the most popular option tonight. I don't think any one of us is surprised. I think for a lot of us, the importance of knowing we've got power and we can sustain that power is really crucial.
It really is, and I can't wait to show you my setup that I have outside here in a minute, Adam. But the cool thing about that solar panel, that I'll just expand on it here for you for a second, is that even under partly cloudy conditions, it'll recharge your EcoFlow from 0 to 100% in as little as 8 hours. But the cool thing about it, Adam, and the other ways that you can recharge this as well, through the wall in your house or in your car, we're going to give you a car charger as well, because yes, you can keep this in the car, but the EcoFlow has a smart battery technology, meaning it's not going to overheat, you're not going to blow it up or anything like that. And that means it has pass-through, or otherwise known as flow-through charging, so that I can keep all of my devices plugged into my EcoFlow River, my 21st century battery power generator, without unplugging all of my devices to recharge it. So while I'm recharging it, whether it be with solar or in the wall or in my car, I can keep all of my devices plugged in. There's a few other battery power generators out there on the market, but those don't have pass-through charging. You have to unplug everything to recharge it, and those are also lead acid. This is safe lithium ion. Lead acid is basically a car battery. You know, Adam, one more thing is, where the rubber meets the road for me, when I was actually telling my mom about this last night, I had dinner with her, and she was telling me, you know, I live in a condo, and I'm 2 hours away from family. So if a storm pushes through, or if she has some sort of grid lockdown or something like that, and she loses power, she can't have a gas generator in her condo, right? Because of the fumes, and it's noisy, and she doesn't have room for that. Same thing if you live in a townhome or an apartment or something like that. So especially for those of you out there who are on your own and you rely on a medical device. I've got a CPAP machine here. So check this out. Again, all I have to do is one button press. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my CPAP machine. We're going to see that go ahead and light up here. So my CPAP machine is on. What if it's a nebulizer? You know, we're trying to sanitize everything nowadays. So what about sanitizing our air? I've got an air purifier here. Let's go ahead and plug in our air purifier again to our grounded 3-prong wall outlets. These are just regular AC wall outs, just like you would find in your home. You can plug in all of this stuff. Now you are breathing easy. Now you are sanitizing your air around your house. But what about those of you at home who rely on a scooter? Pop one of these in the basket of your scooter while you're doing your shopping or your grocery shopping, and never run out of battery power in your scooter again, because this will continue to power you through until you're done shopping. Now I want to head outside here for a second, but before I do so, this is where the fun starts. You know, we've talked about a lot of disaster stuff, but again, I've got my TV here. Let's go ahead and turn on my EcoFlow River. Let's go ahead and activate it. And here we go. Check this out, Adam. A lot of you might be saying, okay, cool, it does the lights, it does the fans, it does all that stuff. Hold on, let me turn my power on here. But what about the fun stuff? What about my TV? You know, so the kids can watch TV, so I can watch TV, so I can feel comfortable. And just so you can see that, well, I am not tethered to anything. I can take this outside. It's going to power this 32-inch smart TV for up to 10 hours straight. Now, if you're watching 10 hours of movies straight or TV straight, you probably should get some glasses or, I don't know, you know, take a break from the TV. But it'll also power my 65-inch TV, but it's just a little too much for me to carry. So if you can, Adam, follow me outside real quick, just so you can see. Check this out. This is so cool. I am not tethered to anything but my EcoFlow River here. Let's go ahead and set my TV down here. We'll see it going. And let's go ahead and set the river down there so you can see it. So my TV is going. You see over there, Adam, there is my solar panel. But what if, you know, a lot of us we're looking for alternative things to do. So I've got my camping set up out here. You know, if we're looking for home gating, when I was a kid, when I was like 8 or 9, I would love to have had a battery-powered generator in my backyard instead of my flashlight and my comic book. Kids these days, you can send them out in the backyard instead of sending them really out in the woods to go camping, and we can do a little camping at home in our backyard. But what if we really do want to go off the grid? What if we really do want to go out in the wilderness for not just days, but weeks, theoretically as long as we want, with that solar panel, creating our own self-sustaining power? Because all you got to do is plug it into your EcoFlow River. But Adam, I got one more thing here for you. Check this out. Oh, here we are. Remember how I told you you could only plug in 2 things into the back of the EcoFlow River? Here's a little life hack, a little cheat, if you will. I have a power strip. Many of you have one of these around home. Heavy duty, 3-prong outlet. Let's go ahead and activate my AC wall outlets, plug this in. Now watch this, Adam. Check this out. I got a bug zapper here. We don't want to do any camping without the bug zapper, so we got the bug zapper going. Let's go ahead and we got a little tablet out here. You know, we want to keep the kids entertained while we're camping. Let's go ahead and plug. See, the tablet just came on. What about a blender? We want to make a little protein shake while we're out in the middle of nowhere. Here, let me pull this around so you can see it here. Here we go. We got that going. You notice that TV's still going. And not that you would ever need a drill while you're out camping, but hey, we're outdoors. I just want to show you that this actually has the capability to do all this.
Uh-oh. I think we lost the Wi-Fi there. That was an interesting sound effect. Folks, we'll get Justin back in just a moment. I really always appreciate how thorough Justin is in going through all the different kind of variables of how you can use this. I do have a couple updates, folks, so please forgive me. We're now 60% sold out. So we're 17 minutes into the day and we're 60% sold out. I'm over 6,000 sold now. If you want the variant with the solar panel, I have 900 left, okay? So for the day, 900 left. So you can see with solar, without solar. With solar is the most popular. I'm now fewer than 900 before this is gone. So again, we're way, way, way ahead of where we thought we would be. Last call if you want it with the solar option. This is the last presentation, last today's special ever for the EcoFlow River. So if you've seen this on air in the past year or two and you've always wanted it, this is the moment to strike. So again, over 60% sold out with solar, will be gone, as you would imagine, very shortly as we rocket towards 7,000 sold in this opening presentation. Get $40 off your first single item purchase if you use your HSN credit card. If you don't have an HSN credit card, you can certainly give us a call and apply. If you get approved, you can be in and start shopping immediately. I want to give you a couple more updates on colors. With 5 flex pay on everything, blue are now down left to the final few dozen, okay? We'll be removing the blue from the set shortly. So if you do want this color, you must be ordering. After this one sells out, we're gonna be selling out of the rose gold. Again, if you're on hold, folks, please bear with us. We will get to you as fast as possible. Rose gold as well, very popular. This is that fabulous black. I have the black at home. It's just nice and sleek, and it's almost like a charcoaly color on the outside, like a slate color. This, of course, is your classic gold. And then at the top, you have your, what's called in the systems white, but obviously it's a silver, as you can see on the side. You do get the custom-made bag. There's a lot that Justin said and a lot to unpack. And I'm going to go back to Justin any second, but I just want to reiterate. When we think of generators, we think of gas, we think of fumes, we think of oil, we think of maintenance, we think of hassle, right? This is that next generation generator developed by EcoFlow. Truly the market leaders in what they've created. It's just over 11 pounds, but this is your portable power station. So if it's the fan or the AC or the heater or the mini fridge or the television, your laptop, the modem, the router, being able to get online, being able to access information or communicate with somebody in an emergency, for powering your tablets and your phones, for your games consoles, to have this away from the house, on the picnic or the beach or in the park, or tailgating, RVing, camping, fishing. This can be that portable power station there as well. But with you know, the unpredictable world that we live in, I think we're acutely more aware that we have to be prepared. I wrote down this fact earlier that winter storms are the leading cause of power outages nationally. We're just getting into the winter season, right? Hurricanes, as we all know, you know, you talk about September and the peak of this. Hurricanes can affect areas inland of more than 100 miles. So we all know, it doesn't need me or Justin to say to you, listen, power goes out. When power goes out, whether it's for an hour or for a lot longer, we've got something that can power those devices. And we can power multiple devices at once. Okay, last thing I'm gonna say is this. Remember, as you place your order, and I'll be really clear about this, we've always offered this by itself. And we have always offered as an extra purchase the solar panel. For the first time ever, we are including the solar panel as part of a bundle. If you do it as the bundle, you save $100 versus what you'd normally spend. This allows you to go out, this opens up, you unzip it and it becomes this. This allows you to go outside and charge up your EcoFlow with the power of the sun's rays. So self-sustaining power, you would never be reliant upon anything. So it's valuable, it's important. Justin, there are so many things to chat about with this. I know we're very short on time. I know you're not here, so you can't see what's going on, but Justin, we are extremely busy. It's sad that it's the last Today Special ever, but we still have it available at that best value ever. That's the good news.
Yeah, Adam, and the fact that I believe I also saw, which I didn't know about, that it's free shipping. But if you go to ecoflow.com, this is sold out on their actual website. So I believe HSN is one of the only places that you can grab this right now. But you see right now, I'm in a makeshift office setting because maybe my wife needs to use the office or my kids need to use the office for homeschooling. So a lot of us, we're having to work from home. We're having to find alternatives. So, but I may not have plugs everywhere that I need for all of my stuff here. So bring out your EcoFlow River, and maybe it's not just for the natural disasters, and maybe it's not for the tailgating or the home gating or the hunting or the camping or the fishing, but maybe you just needed to use it for an everyday practical, you know, to get the job done so you can have your Zoom calls and do your work. Check this out, Adam. Again, it's only 11 pounds. It's about the size of a toaster. One button press right there. Check it out. And now I'm up and running, and all I have to do, Adam, is then turn this around, and then, I don't know if you saw that life hack when I was outside a minute ago with the power strip, but I'm gonna show it to you again in case you happen to, you know, miss it, because I think I might have broken up on you there a little bit. But again, 3-prong, heavy-duty grounded. I'm gonna plug it into the back of my EcoFlow River, and now I've basically quadrupled the amount of things that I can plug in with my AC 3-prong wall outlets. Now, just because, I'm gonna blow your mind here, Adam, just because you lose power, a lot of you, this might be an epiphany, doesn't necessarily mean you lose the internet. So I've got my Wi-Fi router here right now. Your internet's always out there, but what happens is you lose power to the router. So let's go ahead and we're gonna plug in our router. Check that out. We see now we've got the internet. We just got up. Now in a second, I can plug in my computer, but a lot of us have cell phones. What about our office phone? Let's go ahead and plug in the office phone. We're gonna see that come on. I've got a heavy-duty wireless Wi-Fi printer here right there. Check out the screen on the front here as I plug this in, and we're gonna go ahead and plug that in. Now my printer's going on. I got my printer, I got my phone, I got my Wi-Fi, and lastly, you know, my mom used to always bonk me in the head because I used to love to work in the dark, but, you know, that's probably why I have bad eyesight now. Let's go ahead and plug in my lamp, And we'll flip it back around to the USB-C ports. If you want to come in closer, I want to show you this. So now I can actually do my work. Let's go ahead and plug in my computer, and voila, there we go. Now I've got internet. Now my computer's going. I got light. My printer's going. My phone's going. My Wi-Fi router. Now I can get my job done. And now I can go back to having a pretty normal life, a pretty normal, existence in my own house. So I don't have to feel like, where do I go? What do I do? They're in the office. Well, they're in the room. Ooh, set up out here with your EcoFlow River, because it's that industrial amount of power in the palm of your hand, without gas, without oil, without stinky fumes. And it's 10 times more powerful than its next closest competitor and those little power banks that say they'll jumpstart your car. 10 times more powerful than that, with 100,000 milliamps surging at over 500 watts.
It's next generation technology that really is designed to make life a little bit easier, right? One thing as well that Justin mentioned, this can hold a charge for up to 12 months. So once it's charged, it's ready and waiting to go. If you need it, it's going to be there. It'll be there for that helping hand. Maybe it's something really important, like a medical device. Maybe it's a CPAP machine. Maybe it is the heater, because it's freezing in the winter and the power goes out. We need heat. Maybe it will be the light or the router or the television or the laptop. Maybe we're charging devices because we need to communicate with friends and family. Whatever you need it for, it's light, it's powerful, and it's right there for you. I want to thank everybody who's made this a part of their lives at home. It's been a big brand for us. This particular model is our best-selling ever. Again, I stress this is the final ever today's special for the EcoFlow River. If you want the option with the solar panel, we are desperately low now in availability in several of the colors. Okay, so fewer than 800 left with the solar panel. Again, the solar panel means you can take it outside and charge it whenever you need. You don't have to get the solar panel. A lot of people like to get it, especially with these added savings. Most important of all, I want to go to California and say good evening to Roberta. Roberta, you're live on HSN with Adam and Justin. Roberta, how are you tonight?
Well, thank God I'm doing well. Hello to both of you. I bought this back in April when you had it the last time as a special value, and I put it in charged it up and put it away in my closet. Today in California, we've been having rolling blackouts. And they also had a power outage in my area, and everything went down. I had about $500 worth of beautiful fish in my freezer in the garage, and I panicked. And then I remembered, I've got my river in the closet. And I pulled it out and plugged it in, and everything was fine. So today I'm buying another one with the sun.
Yep, solar panel. The solar panel. Yeah. Oh, Roberta, that's...
Because California's going down. We're going to go down all the time. I can't tell you what a blessing. When I saw it was today's value again, I said, this is God saying, get the second one.
Oh, Roberta,
so thank you.
When you used it, just out of interest, was it easy to use? Was it easy to plug in and turn it on? You were happy with it?
Absolutely, so easy, especially when you get in a panic mode like I want to do. And all I had to do was take it out of the box, plug it in, take the plug out of the wall and plug it in the back, turn it on. And I had 77% power at that time, and they said it was waiting to go for hours. So I do have a question. When it's fully charged, how many hours can you get on the one outlet?
So on the one outlet, Roberta, what are you wanting to plug in? Because it depends on what you have plugged in, but like you pointed out, it will hold that charge for 12 months. So is there anything in particular you're wondering, on a full charge, how long will it operate, I don't know, my television or my CPAP machine?
Well, I'm thinking a refrigerator or a freezer.
Yeah, so your refrigerator that you had plugged in, it should operate it for about 3 hours. It depends on the size of your mini fridge or your freezer, and it depends on the wattage because there's different sizes and there's different power, like different watts that they consume. So it really depends on the size. And but on average, about 3 hours. But the cool thing is, like you said, Roberta, is you're able to get that solar panel now. So you can realistically keep your solar panel plugged into your EcoFlow River. And then you want to keep that freezer plugged into your EcoFlow River on the other side. And as long as you're getting even partly cloudy conditions hitting that solar panel, you're going to be able to keep charging your freezer for as long as you want, because it's not going to run out of power, because it has that pass through or flow through charging in it, which allows you to keep all of your things plugged into the river while you're recharging it.
Roberta, thank you so much for sharing that story. We're thrilled that you love it. We're thrilled that it was there for you to save the day, and we wish you all the best. We do. We're happy that you're shopping with us again tonight. Obviously, you know, it's one of the most common questions we get asked. How long will it power this? How long will it power that? The truth is, of course, it depends on what it is. If it's a full double-door giant refrigerator, it's going to power it for less time than if it's a smaller refrigerator. If it's a big 80-inch TV, it's going to power it for less than it is a 32-inch TV. If you're plugging more than one thing into it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things into it, it's not going to keep them powered for as long. So that's the short answer to it. I can tell you it's a beloved customer pick. It is there to help out, and it's there to give you that peace of mind. We only have 2 or 3 minutes left. I want to again give you an update. We are thrilled to see this response, obviously, but it is an important opportunity. Roberta bought it a few months ago. She's back again today. We're done. There are no more today's specials on the river. This one is now 95% sold out. If you want the blue with solar, without solar, nearly gone, okay? 15 left. This is the rose gold, very popular tonight. That's going to be the next to go. This is going to be the black, which is gaining popularity right now. There's the gold over here. And then, of course, we have the white at the back that is it's really silver, but in the system you'd order white. We are doing FlexPay, so I don't want you to get nervous about these prices. This is an investment and you'll have this forever and a day, but we're taking those prices and splitting them up over 5 easy payments, flex payments, so it breaks it down to $90 a month without solar or $150 with solar. If you have an HSN credit card, you can take advantage of VIP financing. With solar, it'd be $62 and change, and without solar, it's $37 and change. So all of those ways to shop, but ultimately, Justin, it boils back down to, we can all relate to what Roberta said. Power goes out, and we all have our own little emergency. It might be that we're worried about getting too cold, or too hot, or the fish in the freezer is all gonna spoil. It's important to have backup power.
Yeah, and it's like Roberta said, it's so important, because when we lose power, my hands start shaking and, oh, what do I do next? And nobody wants to have to worry about like going out in the pitch black dark, or maybe even in the middle of a storm, trying to, you know, pull crank a gas generator or pouring gas in anything. And the other thing to mention about the gas generators, other than you can't keep them in a condo or a townhome or an apartment or something, is with those that give off those nasty toxic fumes, you got to keep them outside. And where do you run all the cords to everything on the inside of your house, your lights, your fridges, your TVs? You have to run them through an open door or an open window. That can pose an immense security threat. With the EcoFlow River, you keep it inside, next to your bed, next to your pet, next to your kids, in your car if you want, because you don't have to run anything. You don't have to keep this outside. You can keep it inside. And it's very easy to use, like Roberta said. She just pulled it off the shelf. She hadn't used it since she bought it back in March or April. And she literally just took it out, pressed one button, no gas, no oil, and she had immediate access to that industrial amount of power inside the EcoFlow River. It only weighs 11 pounds, so it's completely portable. Imagine if you're in a hurry and you got to get out of the house. Maybe there's a grid lockdown situation due to the pandemic or something like there is in California with the rolling blackouts, and you got to get out of the house. You can't pull a big gas generator, but you can pull this off the shelf and take it with you so that you can have a little bit of home comfort wherever you are, bring home with you wherever you are. And that's the solution, because it has those 2 AC wall outlets. And they're 3-pronged. They're industrial. They're grounded. They're not the dinky little 2-prong. And virtually anything that you can plug in around your house, you can plug into the back of the EcoFlow River. You can plug in 9 things, but you can plug in even more with that little life hack I showed you a few minutes ago with that power strip. So, and the other little thing I want to show you, one more thing, Adam, the TV. It's still going. Again, it'll do this 32-inch TV over 10 hours, but not tethered to anything, still got my TV going. So it's really great to be prepared with the EcoFlow River. We're grateful, my friend. Great presentation. We appreciate how thorough it is, how you show off all the things it can do. I'll see you in the next hour. Congratulations to you and the team on putting together what is really the best value we've ever had. Thank you for your orders. We are nearly 70% sold out now for the day. 70% sold out for the day. About 3,000 remaining. Total with solar is about to sell out very early. I want to let you know something that we don't have a presentation on, but we wanted to show you is one of the latest crazes. It's Cup Call. It's a cup holder
car phone mount. So this goes in the cup holder of your car. It's a great way to hold your phone easily, nice and accessible, safe and secure, makes use of that space, adjustable for all different types of car and truck. This is a brand new offer where we're also including the desk mount as well. So 2 for the price of 1, as it were. Our producer Rick has this and he's giving it 5 out of 5 stars. So there you go, no higher review needed. Stay in the ordering process for our today's special. On the way next, we're gonna spill the beans. We're gonna show you how you can get free television for the rest of your life after this.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's our Labor Day weekend sale. Don't miss exclusive weekend-only deals and new products from the brands you love. Big names, big deals, big premieres. Now through Monday on HSN. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
You're watching us live on HSN. Good evening, everybody. Lots of great things still to come. First of all, though, a quick 10-minute special, free television. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's making the change, making the switch to free TV for the rest of your life. There is a way to do it, and HSN has partnered with Antop, the #1 manufacturer of indoor-outdoor antennas for a new generation. They come in white, black, or gray. When you put this into your home, your TV will receive the channels that you love, the ABCs, the CBSs, the NBCs, the Fox, the PBSs, all in high definition. There is no monthly fee, there is no contract, there is no subscription. It is free television. If you're fed up of seeing that big bill every month and you want to find a better way, if you've heard people talking about free TV, this is what they're talking about. We've made this offer available for the Labor Day holiday weekend. I launched it yesterday, really popular. We've got 5 FlexPay, we've got free shipping and handling, and we've got something that can really change the way you think about television. One quick question that we always get asked is, this one unit can power all the TVs in your home to give you free TV on all the televisions. Our free TV expert, I know this is on his business card, Mr. Aaron Berger joins us live right now from his home to yours. Aaron, the minute you say free TV, you certainly grab a lot of people's attention.
We all get a bill, right? Every month we get end of the month we get a bill from the postal box that that's usually for $200 or $150 or $250. And if you're anything like I was, every month you think, man, I really don't want to pay that. Well, here's the news. Here's what you need to know. You don't have to pay to watch television. There's incredible technology that's been out for. The technology's been out for a long time, but it's really only been honed in the last couple of years so that all of the channels that you love to watch, the local news, the local weather, the local sports. So high definition ABC, high definition NBC, high definition CBS, high definition the CW, high definition PBS, high definition Fox. All of those major broadcast channels are free for you to watch. If you're paying to watch them right now, you absolutely don't have to. So here's how it works. Those channels all come through the air. We sort of have forgotten that this is how TV works, because we started paying cable companies to bring it into the house. But it's a federal law that all of those broadcast channels are also made available for free. So you grab the antenna, you place it anywhere in your house. You can put it right next to your TV. You can put it in your attic if you want. You can put it inside or outside. Most people, though, like me, put it right next to the television, plug it into the television, and then, very important, you scan for channels in your area, and you're done. And you cancel whoever you're paying right now every single month. You simply don't have to do it. Now, a couple things about this antenna. It's an 80-mile antenna, so no matter where you live, this is the largest range antenna that we sell. This is also an amplified antenna, so you can use it with or without power, which is awesome. A lot of people want to know, well, what do I do in the in the case of a power outage, obviously our today's special will be a great help in the case of a power outage. But as long as you can turn your television on, as long as you can power your TV, you don't need power to your antenna. Again, with or without the amplifier that we include. And then the one other thing that I want to show you here at the very beginning, I know I've mentioned some of the channels, but I want you to see, we have a scroll that we're going to show you, because everybody says, okay, this sounds great. I want to save that $200 a month or whatever you're spending, but what channels can I watch? How about high definition ABC, high definition Fox, high definition NBC, high definition MyNet, high definition CW? I'll stop saying high definition every time, but just I want you to understand these are all full high definition up to 4K, in fact. HSN, QVC, Court My, Court TV. Do you like the Weather Channel? Do you like Telemundo? Do you like, there's the religious channels there at the end. There are so many, Adam. And again, the word is getting out. I mean, as people realize that they don't have to pay every month, they're choosing not to. And they're understanding they can watch all their favorite shows, 94 out of the top 100 shows in America, on free broadcast TV, and they can watch them in the highest definition, but you don't have to pay for it.
There's obviously a lot of curiosity and a lot of intrigue around it, but a lot of us may be perhaps still a little nervous to do it because we're creatures of habit and we do TV the way we've always done TV, right? One of the things that I like about shopping on HSN, it doesn't matter what you buy. It might be a mattress or an exercise bike. It might be a lipstick, a dress, or a digital TV antenna. Whatever you buy comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So we want to get this in your home so you can at least try it. You don't know until you try it. You got to try it because the savings are huge. You know, we're all more conscientious and certainly more conscious of where our money is going at the moment. We're trying to look after every penny. Every penny counts. If somebody said to you, you don't have to pay for TV anymore, yet you can still receive most of your favorite channels, if not all of your favorite channels, that's worth a go. That's definitely worth a go. Again, you get it home, you've got a 30-day return policy. This is an example, again, Los Angeles, the channels that they're able to receive. Know that this is the 80-mile range, so this is the most powerful digital antenna that we do from Antop. We'll send it to you on a flex pay of less than, well, $16. Aaron, this is a really abbreviated airing, my friend. There's only 3 minutes left. But this is a system that's been designed to look better, to be more powerful, to be more efficient. And as we mentioned, this one system is going to help power all the TVs in your home.
That's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up. So I've mentioned, you can put it right next to your television and plug it in. But you know what else you can do? This one antenna will power all of the TVs in your home watching different channels at the same time. And here's how that works. If you put it, you'll see in this video here, for example, if you put the antenna in your attic area or wherever the main switcher for your house is, where all of the all of the cable runs to all of your TVs throughout the house, like all the coaxial cable. If you install this in there and plug it into the main box in your house, this will power the TV in your living room and the TV in your bedroom and the TV in your exercise room, et cetera, et cetera. So you can do it that way, or you can just go, you know what, I want this for one television. I'm going to pump it down. We include 33 feet of coaxial cable. You'll probably need like 3 or 4 feet if you're doing it right next to your TV. You plug it into your TV. If you're thinking, well, I live in an area, maybe you've had reception issues in the past or whatever. It says the VHF rods on it as well. So you really are going to have the best reception possible. You should know the #1 manufacturer of antennas in America is Antop. They are not just #1 at HSN, they're #1 in the entire country. There's some great tips for you to scan your channels monthly. It's best to place in front of metal objects if you can. And if you have any questions at all, this is another one of the best things about it. This comes with Antop support. It's 1-888-FREE-TV0. You don't have to write that number down. It's going to be in your box. But if you have any questions while you're setting this up, you can actually call the folks at Antop and go, hey, my zip code is 33602, whatever your zip code is. I'm setting this up. And they might say, oh, you know what? Most of the antennas in your area are to the southeast or whatever. They can give you just a million little tips and tricks to help you set this up the most effective way, Adam, again, to get the best channels, to get the clearest receptions, and to never pay to watch your favorite local news, local weather, or local sports again.
It's free TV. There's no subscription. There's no contract. There's no fees. There's no anything. It's free TV. And as Aaron pointed out, it's ABC and CBS and NBC and PBS and Fox, all in high definition, free to you. So it's got to be worth a try. One of the things that really gives me confidence is that HSN has put to the test so many of the brands, and out of all the brands, the one that they selected to put on air for the Labor Day holiday weekend is Antop, the #1 manufacturer in America today. So we've kind of rooted out the inferior ones, and we brought to life the most powerful, the most compact, the best looking, giving you the most features. Free TV is yours for just $79.99. Aaron's gonna stay with us for our next item, but we see you there if you wanna order yours. White is popular, there is gray, and of course you can choose the fabulous black as well. And we're gonna send with you a ton of extra goodies right out of the box. You've got some bonuses. Still to come, an encore of our EcoFlow River Today special. But before we go there, every Labor Day holiday weekend, it's like an annual tradition. We have a tablet offer. It's one of those big offers of the year, one of the ones that we look forward to. We premiered this yesterday, and already, again, a big hit. If you are at home and the kids are homeschooling, you're working, you're Zooming, you're Skyping, you're trying to play and entertain yourself as well on Netflix, play games. If everybody's sharing one computer, that can be a hard time. This is a laptop tablet. It's a tablet laptop. It's a laptop because you've got the individually tiled keys, touchpad down here, beautifully made. But what's brilliant is with this massive 11.6-inch screen, I can pull it away and now it becomes your on-the-go tablet, right? So now it's your entertainment device. It's your workstation, it's your PlayStation, it's everything. So for the Labor Day holiday weekend, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna offer tablet laptop with sleeve. If you're on the go, obviously put it in here. If the kids are going to college or university, if you're working, this is a great way to protect it. We're gonna send you loads of apps, software, and services, already 1,500 reserved in less than 24 hours. We brought some brand new colors as well. Starting on the back row is rose gold. Notice the cameras. You've got front cameras, rear cameras for videos and photos and Zoom and Skype and everything else. This is gonna be the charcoal. Next up is gonna be the teal. Then on the front row, we have our really popular blue marble. This is a new blue marble. I only have 100 left, 100. So we'll sell out of the blue marble right now. This will not be available after this presentation. Blue marble with the beautiful streaks of gold in there. This is the new global color. Let me just show it in full view. There's the black and white. That was popular yesterday. I'm excited to see how it does tonight. And then we have our navy down front as well. Aaron, RCA have really worked with HSN to manufacture not only higher quality specs, a better screen, we're gonna double the memory. We're doing the biggest upgrade ever for our Labor Day Spectacular.
You know, the #1 selling tablet brand at HSN. When we sell, if you've heard of it, we sell it. You know, you might look at this and think it reminds you of the Surface Pro or the iPad Pro or many of the other big names. The #1 selling tablet brand at HSN is RCA. Labor Day weekend is one of our top 3 weekends of the year for selling tablets. It is one of our biggest weekends all year. And you might ask why? Well, it's obviously back to school time, right? A lot of us really start to think about holidays at this time of year. So we always do a really big tablet. We'll make sure we do it right for this weekend. This is the largest screen that we've ever done from our #1 selling brand. So I'll show you, this is an 11.6-inch screen here. Let me give you just a little sneak preview. I'm gonna show you better in a minute, but this is a 7-inch cutout. So think of a 7-inch tablet. This is like 3 7-inch tablets across, but here's the real sort of cherry on top of the whole thing. It's a tablet and a computer all in one. You saw what I just did, right? So here, I'm in what I would call tablet mode. So I've removed the keyboard. I'm pinching, I'm zooming, I'm on hsn.com, I'm at the HSN Arcade, I've got photos up. I actually have 2 apps running, which most of us can't do. Most of us, our tablets aren't powerful enough to run multiple apps. But this tablet it's quad-core, it's touchscreen, 2 gigabytes of RAM, so multitasking, you're good to go. Then when it's time to maybe really sit down, use a keyboard, do some thoughtful work, do a little bit of typing or searching, maybe you're gonna spend a couple hours getting a work project done or a school project done, well then you just take the included keyboard. You don't buy the keyboard separately. It's included. This is called the MagnaLink docking system. It's a magnetic linking docking system. Did you see what I just did? Let me show you again. So here we're in tablet mode, right? I've removed the keyboard from the tablet. So it's good to go. You can use it vertically. You can use it horizontally in whatever way is best for you. But then when you think, oh, you know what, I need to work on this like a computer. I need to just sit down and get some work done. That MagnaLink connection allows you to do it. So it's incredible versatility. I'll mention very quickly, it just popped up on the side of your screen there. The way that I hold the tablet in one hand, you guys saw me doing the twist there. That's called the G-hold. The G-hold is a great way to be able to hold a tablet that's 11 inches, for goodness sakes, but you can hold it in one hand and then have the other hand free to pinch and to zoom and surf and do all those things, Adam, that we do.
And if you do want to order the G-Hold, it comes in some great new colors, including leopard, so definitely ask about that. Makes a great stocking stuffer. I think for so many of us, this year has been, you know, challenging in a million different ways, but the technology, the reliance upon technology, we need technology to be working for us, right? So in your household, what would be the benefit of having a new laptop tablet with quad-core power, with double the memory? Is it for the kids who are homeschooling? Is it for you working, taking an online educational course? Is it going to college or university? Is it because you just want, listen, to surf the net, to check in on social media, to email friends and family, to go on Amazon Prime? This is something you can buy knowing you've got the best specs that we've done all year, plus we're not scared to use it. Aaron, you know you can go out and spend double, triple, quadruple this price on specs that are similar, and God forbid something happens to it. I mean, you start crying. I mean, it's affordably priced for a higher quality spec, and that's why it's popular.
And what it doesn't sacrifice is features. And I want to talk to that for a minute, because you're right. You know, when you think like Office or Surface Pro, or maybe you think iPad Pro, you think those are the kind of device you typically think of when you think of being able to, you know, pop a keyboard right on. But when you think of those in terms of price, you probably could put a 1 in front of the price that we have today, right? So if you're thinking, well, what about the performance? Let me just show you a couple of things. One of my favorite things about it, obviously when the keyboard's on, you can type away. There's a virtual keyboard. When you don't have the keyboard on, you can type on that too. But one of the best ways to input information instead of typing is to talk to the tablet. This is, I don't even think I've said this, this is the Android operating system. The #1 operating system in the world on mobile devices is in your new tablet. So when you think about performance and you think about speed, you think about things like talking to your tablet. Well, let me just show you. There's a little microphone button right there. I'll press it once. This is how easy it is to talk to your tablet instead of typing on your tablet, period. Can you imagine for your kids when it's time to write a report or work on a project for school, they don't have to type it anymore. They can talk, and this does all of the work for them, period. Or for you, when it's time to get a report done for work, or maybe just type an email. Again, you don't have to type when your tablet is this smart, period. Have you always wanted to write your family's history, do a family cookbook? These are the sort of tools that really help you accomplish those things that you've wanted to do for such a long time, period. So I'll point out that even as I, sort of spoke in paragraphs there, it doesn't miss a trick. I mean, it gets every single word. And then I'll ask you the question, have you bought a tablet or a smartphone? How much did you spend on your last smartphone? Twice this, 3 times this, 4 times this? A lot of people spend $800, $900 on their smartphones. If you've bought a smartphone and tried to talk to your smartphone, try to send a text with your smartphone, and it messes up word after word, you understand why I'm so encouraging about the performance of this tablet, because you can see it gets every word, it hears everything you say, and why? It has a quad-core processor. That's the kind of processor, our best computers, our $700, $800, $900 computers have quad-core processors. Has a ton of RAM built in, 2 gigabytes of RAM, which in the past we've often seen 1 gigabyte of RAM in tablets like this, so 100% more RAM. It has a bigger memory. See over here it says 64 gigabytes, so that's the storage area. That's where you can put your movies and your music and your games. And then after Adam updates you, I'll even take that one step further, which is to tell you this has expandable storage, an expandable card slot. I'll show you that in just a minute.
Okay, quick update on colors because we've got some new ones for the Labor Day holiday weekend. We're about to sell out of one of the more popular ones. Rose gold is at the back. This is our new rose gold. It's brighter, but also more saturated than ever before. Next up is going to be the charcoal, the one that I've been holding. Next to that is your teal. If you want blue marble, I have less than 60 before it's completely sold out for the weekend. So if you want blue marble, 60 remain in this. And it is the most popular in this airing, so 60 left. Next up is the new global, which is the black and white. And then, of course, we have the navy at the end. Everybody's going to get the app, software, and services. You're going to get the neoprene sleeve to go along with it. You've got our free shipping and handling. You've got the 5 flex pay of $28. And you've got our 30-day money-back guarantee. Aaron, the thing that struck me is when you take it out of the box and you feel the quality of the materials that are being used, probably the highest end RCA we've presented on HSN this year. They did it. What was that? What is that?
I was dropping stuff. I thought maybe you weren't watching, so I wanted to create a commotion over here. That's my 7-inch cutout. Let me get that so I can show you. Here we go. Even out of the studio, I can cause a problem, Adam. It's extraordinary.
If you ever get a chance, YouTube Aaron Berger on HSN, some wonderful things come up. Aaron, over to you, my friend.
So I made a big splash about this. I better show you what I was dropping and throwing around. This is a 7-inch cutout. So this is the size that often your tablet sort of in this price range would be. I want to just take the opportunity to show you, look, it's about 1, 2, it's right at 3 times the size, so 3 times the surface area. What does that mean? It means everything is easier to see. It means you can have multiple things up on your screen at one time. And I think, Adam, well, the way I like to say it, as you well know, I've never had anyone say, I've been selling electronics on HSN, and thank you, by the way, for having me in your living room today. I've been doing this for about 15 years. I've never had anyone say to me, Aaron, I should have bought the smaller tablet. Right. I wish I got the size that was just a little bit smaller. But I have so often had people say, I just should have sized up a little bit more. No one's getting any younger. Things don't get easier to see. Nobody likes putting their reading glasses on. When you have the biggest screen from the #1 tablet brand at HSN, this is the biggest screen they've ever done in any of their tablets. This is the #1 selling brand that we have. I feel very confident in telling you, you'll love that you bought this size of screen. Because really, when it is time to use it as a computer, Adam, you just have so much screen space there.
Well, we want our electronics to do more for us, so you've got to give me that multitasking opportunity. This is a laptop, this is a tablet, it's the best of both worlds. We've got access to the Google Play Store, which continues to grow every single day with all the things you want to do. But really, this is, to get through this moment in time, this is the year to invest in new technology, something that you will make the most use of. I know we're drastically short on time. Again, if you want the blue marble, I have 25 left, okay? So blue marble, 25 now remain in this option. Again, that was supposed to last us through the end of Monday. Obviously, that will not be the case. Aaron, how important is it that we doubled the memory on this? Why is that such a big deal?
Yeah, I think it's so important because we like to store our movies and our music and our games. We always want to have more room to add more things to our tablet. And this is a big difference. With a lot of tablets like this that have a built-in keyboard, a detachable keyboard, when you buy the device, you have to decide that day how much memory you use, period. They're never expandable. Not only have we expanded the memory on this one, so it's not that, by expanded what I mean, in the past, at this price, it's been the 32 gigabyte version. This is the 64 gigabyte version. So that's what we mean by expanded. We've already doubled the memory for you. The other thing is, it has an expandable memory card slot. So on the side of the tablet, that's a little micro SD card slot. If you wanted to expand it further, you could pop up to a 128 gigabyte card in there, and then you can add even more movies and even more music and even more games. And I think, the world comes at us fast, right? It's hard to say today, well, in the next year, I'm going to need 64 gigs, or I'm going to need, who knows? But the great thing is we've already included a lot of memory for you. And if you ever need more, if you ever just want more, you have the ability to expand that really, really simply.
One of the things, Aaron, that I noticed is just the beauty of the screen. I mean, yesterday we had a visual up, if you remember, showing all the colors. I'm trying to get back to that now, but the screen, Aaron, is spectacular. Noticeably improved this model versus last year's.
It's a high definition in-plane switching screen, so no matter what angle you're looking, you'll be able to see it beautifully. And of course, it is the largest screen, and that can't be emphasized enough, in my opinion. Screen size is something that typically really drives up the price of a tablet. So to have it this affordable and have such a great big size and quality screen makes quite a difference.
My friend, thank you for entertaining us tonight. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you, Aaron Berger.
Thanks.
Stay safe, buddy. Thank you. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Coming up in the next hour, a lot of great things, including something amazing I'm going to show you at 1:45 in the morning. I cannot tell you what, though. You have to stay up with me. Stay tuned. An encore of our today's special is after this.
Come with us on a journey to Greece and discover innovative beauty solutions that are time-tested. Powered by the Greek flora, Carez harnesses a wealth of plant species that exist only in Greece. We handpick our Greek botanicals and extract them in our own labs. By combining the best of nature with science, Carez delivers powerful results in each product. Immerse yourself in the beauty of Carez on HSN and hsn.com.